Hey, what's up, YouTube? So today's tractor modification. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna install those AMBULL tractor bucket hooks. I picked those up on Amazon. So apparently they don't quite match up the tractor. It's like the Kubota orange, but I mean it's not a car show. But too picky about it. It's close enough for my liking. So they're 5/16 chains that are gonna fit in them. I bought 2 of them. Then it comes with all the hardware and stuff. So those are drilled on, so they're not welded in. Anyway, so we're gonna mount 2 of them on the bucket. And then so there's a plate that goes underneath it just to kind of spread the force anyway, so like you don't shear your bolts or you shear your buckets or whatever. Alright, so what I did is I didn't really bother measuring. I know like this here, there's a little there's a corner here in the bucket with like a little tab, and then there's like a tab here, so I know that this here and this here is going to be like the same distance from here to there. So then I just used a speed square, kind of like lined it up with the corner there, and then the corner there, made a mark. And I used the hooks like this as a template, made them flush with that top lip here, where like the weld the mount here to the actual bucket. Then I just marked it with permanent marker. So before I drill, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a punch and a hammer, make sure that my drill bit doesn't drift. Again, like if it was some sort of precision work, I'd probably measure it and make sure it's all good, but I mean, it's like it's a tractor, so it doesn't need to be like within 1/1000 of an inch. I don't really care. Alright, so next step, I'll be drilling 4 pallet holes. It's always easier just to drill like a smaller hole, and then you make your holes bigger. So get drilling. Alright, so now that I've got my pilot holes drilled, I'm just gonna drill a hole slightly bigger. So it's kind of with metal, anyways. It's way easier to drill by increments. So like I'll probably need to drill a hole that's just over 1/2 inch or something. So like anyways, like I drilled like a tiny pilot hole, and then that's probably like I don't know, 3/16 or something, and then I'll drill 3/8, then just keep going. And you want to use oil, a bit of oil, just to cool it down. You'll burn your bits. Alright, so last hole, so it's gonna be 1/2 inch holes. So what you want to do, like the bigger the drill bit you use, so the slower the speed. So it kind of, anyways, like go by feel, I guess. But you want to drill slower than when you're drilling into like a 1/8 inch hole. Might want to use more oil to as coolant. All right, so I got all 4 holes drilled out to the proper size. So next step, I'll just file the burrs from the holes, remove sharp edges. Also allow the mounting plates to set flat on the bucket. Then I'll just bolt that on. And you don't really have to be too cautious using like lock washers and all that stuff. There's a nylon insert in there, so it's just a lock nut. So perfect. I like it. All right, so here's the hooks mounted on the bucket. So I mean, you could maybe tell that the phone's not the greatest at picking up colors, but it's not exactly the same orange, but whatever. At some point, I'm assuming the bucket's gonna be all rusted, or the hooks are gonna be all rusted, and then I'll just repaint them Kubota orange anyways.